Hi everyone. So hopefully, been having some issues on my iPad trying to find my page. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to get comments up. Comments off, comments on. Hi Glenda. Yay, I think that's working. Hi Kerry. Ooh, Sue, hi. Happy Monday. Hi Julie. Yay. I don't know. Hi Donna. This afternoon I tried to log onto my iPad on my business page and it won't load. So I haven't done the draw. Adrian will have to do the draw. So yeah, it just won't. Oh nice Julie, internet fixed. Did you see my news, Julie? This is because I washed it last night, Kerry, and I haven't brushed it. I didn't brush it all day. This is a la naturel. When I brush it, then it goes really, really frizzy. So I try and leave it like this for a couple of days and then it drives me insane. And then I straighten it. But this is a la natural. Can you do the draw, please, Adrian? So, thank you, Kerry. It desperately needs a cut. It's so long and it's starting to get really, really thick again. I don't like it. Anyway. I became Silver Elite over the weekend. So I'm so excited. It's been a goal of mine that is 2 years in the making. Well, it's 1 month shy of being 2 years exactly. So I was so happy it happened in June because I became silver in July 2018, and once I became silver, then I set myself a goal to be Silver Elite. It's taken 2 years, but I've done it. So it's a lot of hard work, and I have a wonderful team to thank and some great customers. So I'm super happy that that happened. Thanks, Julie. So that was very nice to happen over the weekend, which was great. But yes, thanks Anita. So now to work on my next goal. So set myself some new goals and continue working on them. Thank you, Glenda. So I have a few more goals in the making, but hopefully one of them will be achieved. The next goal will be achieved by the end of the year. Thanks, Sylvia. So that'll be very exciting. And yeah, then moving on. So it's very exciting. Very happy that that's happened. So I've put the cards away. I did have some cards that I was going to share with you, but I've put them away, so I can't reach them. But today, I think tomorrow, what's today? Yeah, tomorrow is the last day for the Join Up sign-on special. If anyone is interested, here comes gold. Well, it's not too far away actually, Glenda. So we'll see. I'm not pushing for that just yet. Maybe next year. But yes. So the sign-on special is that you can pick a bundle of your choice. Now the most expensive bundle in the book is $104.25. So if you were to choose that and then $235 worth of product, you would get $340 worth of stuff for free. So the winner, Adrian's just given me, from last week's draw is Tanya Milgate. So that's who came up on the lucky draw. So Tanya, if you can PM me your address, because I haven't sent you anything before, that would be great. I can smell it. It'd be nice. Nice, Julie. But yeah, I'm not aiming for that just yet. Just yet. I've got a few little small goals in between, but before gold. That's a little bit of a stretch. That'd be my stretch goal. But then I've got some smaller goals in between. Keeping Silver Elite is harder. Yeah, it will be, Kerry. It will be quite difficult to try and maintain that. I know plenty of demos that have made it and then have dropped back to silver, and to get back to Silver Elite is hard. So that is true. It's not going to be easy. It's certainly nothing. Nothing's going to happen if I drop the ball and stop working as hard as I have been and things like that. Silver comes easy for some people, but Silver Elite is very, very difficult. And then from there, you're just building a team and getting bigger. So yeah, but it's quite rewarding. Get a lot out of it. I have a good team. Made some really good friends and things as well, and I still enjoy stamping. So as long as I still enjoy it, I'm going to continue doing it. So yes, that'll be exciting. So if anyone else wants to join, today or tomorrow is the end of the Pick a Bundle special sign on, and then next month there is some other promotions coming on, but I don't think there's a sign on special coming. Hi Karen. So I'll flip you guys around and we'll get started into crafting. I do have a bit of an idea what I'm going to do, but I haven't really got anything planned. So I'll flip you around. Let's flip this camera first. Oh. Okay. So my stamp and seal arrived. So I'm going to give that a go tonight for those that are asking. I haven't been a fan of the snail in the past because with Brisbane humidity, I don't think it works very well. And when I make cards, I want the cards to stay together. So I just don't think it works. Hi Megan. Works quite as well. And my cards fall apart quickly. It's alright if you're handing the card out straight away, but if they're in a storage pile for a little bit, they're not great. So I'm going to try the seal. And yeah. So yeah, see how that goes. But yeah. Alright, and tonight I'm going to try the Forever Fern. I have played with this before, but what I wanted to try tonight, which I haven't opened yet, is the Forever Gold Specialty Designer Series paper as well, to have a play with that. No, Megan, not tape. I've got the stamp and seal. I did say once it came out I was going to give it a try, because I did try the snail when it first came out, and I loved Fast Fuse, and Fast Fuse worked quite well here, but snail never worked so well for me, and I was very disappointed when I ran out of Fast Fuse. But stamp and seal, we're going to give it a go, see how it goes. So I've got the Gold Forever Gold Specialty Designer Series paper. I've got some of the gold twine. I've got some of these gilded gems, which I want to have a go at. This white ribbon I have coloured with some blends, the soft sea foam. This is the white ribbon from the Flowers for Every Season. So I didn't want white, I wanted some green. And then I have some card bases and some stuff, and that's as far as I've got. So we're going to get this card first. I'm going to try a few different things tonight. I should probably get a clean piece of paper, but I'm going to just get this one because we're going to stamp on this background. I want to stamp the sentiment first. So what sentiments have we got on here? You can do this. So hope everyone's had a fabulous weekend. That's not going to work, stamp. Trying to adhere it backwards to the block. Oh. That is not going to work at all, Vickie. No tape. We'll see. I could end up with tape at the end of the night. Depending how the seal goes. We will see. Whoops. I've heard some mixed reviews about it. So I always like to try things myself. All right, so we're just going to close up that pretty peacock. Hi, Marie. And the other ink pads I've got is the Soft Seafoam and the Just Jade. So I'm going to go with Soft Seafoam first. The taping queen. Because I've been using it for so many years, Julie, there's a few people that say that I just make it look so easy. But I make so many cards and I use it so much that it comes naturally to me. But I find if I've yes, I had noticed that, Megan, a light hand. I did have a little practice run before I started. But I find sometimes with the way you twist with the tape, that if I've made too many cards, I get a bit of a like cramp in my wrist, like carpal tunnel. So I know then that I've had a big weekend of crafting when that's happened, which is never a bad thing. But so I'm just stamping randomly, and when I stamp randomly, you kind of want to start with your biggest image first, and then depending on the look that you're going for, I've started with my lightest color. And then I'm going to switch to Just Jade. My desk is a bit of a mess tonight looking at the video. I should, Julie, because when I buy it, I usually buy 50 rolls of it at a time at Craft Online when they have it on sale. So I do have a cupboard full of it. But if I have a good crafting weekend, sometimes I can go through 3 rolls. So it's it makes sense to do it. When I've gone to a craft fair before, and that they used to have at the convention center, and I was short on tape once. And hi, Christine. And I said, oh, how much can I get? Is there a limit? And they said no. And I'm like, I want 50 rolls. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah. So, make sure that I have it in stock. Can't run out of it. And then I'm just going to get these little dotty things. Can't be too prepared, Julie. And stamping there. I often forget how good a stamped background or how much it makes the card pop. Because often we're trying to use all our fancy, that was just a month's supply. Not quite. Not quite, ladies. We're always trying to use all our supplies and making sure that we make complicated cards and things like that. that sometimes I forget how easy a stamped background just makes a card pop. All right, that paper or that one? I think I like that better. So here goes, ladies. We know who to call if we run out. Sure do. Now, I was trying this and I was thinking that I do need to have a bit of a flick of the wrist like you used to with fast fuse. Hence why I probably end up getting RSI on my wrist, but it seems to come off cleaner and doesn't ball as much. So this is going on the card. And I think I'm finally getting used to having no nails. Even though I can get them now, I'm kind of enjoying having my nails recover a little bit, actually. Because I cannot remember the last time I had no nails. Alright. So it is a light touch, but I am finding the flick of the wrist helps at the end. Whoops. And get my bone folder. No, Megan, I looked today and my next exam is the week of the 20th of July, so I need to get my stuff together. And I was thinking my next exam was on topics 6 to 12. I was rudely informed on Friday that it's topics 1 to 12, which kind of is a little bit annoying because I think I failed topics 1 to 5 the first exam. So why do they have to resit me doing that again anyway? Like, why do I have to go through that pain again? So these are the gold foil, what are they called? Oh, I've just lost the packaging. The gold specialty cutouts that come with this suite. And look how nice these are. I don't really want a sentiment as such, but I know, Julie. When I had the coordinator phone me, because she goes, "What's your intentions for next study period?" I said, "Not to do anything." And she's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, "Well, I think I failed this one. I think I need some time to recover." And she's like, oh, okay then. And she's like, "Oh, but you never know. You might find out later that you've passed, and we're always our worst critic." That might be the case, but I'm not holding out hope, people. I'm not holding out hope. All right, I'm going to stamp some of these images and get the die cuts to cut them out. Because this now just looks a bit plain, and I don't want to stick a sentiment piece there because I've already stamped a sentiment on the card. Now I've lost my clear block. There it is. We're getting the good old D block. Could do a bigger block, but if you just twist it, it fits. It'll work. So I'm hoping like crazy that I did pass, but in all honesty, I'm not really liking my chances. But what's frustrating is that I actually did study, and I studied quite a lot. for it. There's some other exams I've done that I haven't studied for, and I've passed, and it's good. But this one, I'm like, I actually studied quite a lot for this, and it's frustrating that I don't think I passed. But hopefully by next week, because they did say July. Well, this week is July. So, but results usually come out on like Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock, so that they can't get any more calls about them. They usually release them and then go home. So yeah, I'm hoping by Friday I've got my results. And then I can work out how much I want to cry over the weekend. I'm just stamping quite a few images. I'm going to cut them all out. And we might use them on a couple of cards. Just see what happens here. Oh, congrats, Julie. That's awesome. Taking advantage of this special offer. It is a pretty good joining offer. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Donna. All right, so we're just going to put them back. Hopefully, Donna, we'll see. Often the cards that I don't like the most are what you guys like, and everyone keeps going, that's because we're our worst critic. So hopefully I have no confidence in myself at all with this exam, and I actually shot the lights out and surprised everybody. But we don't know. We won't know. Won't know until hopefully Monday. Alright. So I don't have a magnetic platform on here. Little off. Your card is off camera a little. Alright, let's try and move this a little. And I'm going to set... Hi, Karen. I haven't even used these dies yet, ladies. I haven't transferred them onto my magnetic platform, or my magnetic sheets. Usually I have them on magnetic sheets so they're a bit easier to get up. But I haven't even used these yet. Does that mean you've got internet back now, Karen? And all sorted? Oh, see, I cooked on Friday night and burnt my finger. So that's the last time I'm going to cook. I'm really struggling to actually craft with it because it's so swollen and sore. I don't feel it until I go to do something like these dies that you need two hands with. And once I get all these dies on, ladies, I'll show you what's left in the... why is that not fitting? Oh, we've got two dies. Are they supposed to be backwards? Are they both supposed to be the same? I don't know, I'll have to check that. I thought I was going to cut out two at once. One of those is for backwards. What set is this, Vic? This is the Forever Fern stamp set, which has coordinating dies that are called Forever Flourishing dies, and it does come in a bundle and you save 10%. So, and I just want to show, because I've got a lot of dies on that piece of paper, and there's still a lot of dies left here. So, yes. Well, I have a magnetic platform. I just choose not to use it now. Hi, Laura. But I don't know whether that die should be that way or whether it's backwards. I can't get that to work. Is the stamp set double-sided? No, it's a cling stamp. Yeah, it's a red rubber stamp, Julie. It's a bit weird. I'd have to check whether other people have got that backwards. I can't get that to fit. But there's heaps of other dies in there that are like little extra flourishes and stuff that don't have bits in the stamp set. But that will not fit on there. I'm not being silly, am I? If it was that way, it fits. But that's not going to cut that way. I don't know, I might have to check with some demo friends that have got this set. Maybe I might need to read the instructions. Did I stamp the same one twice? I did probably stamp the same one twice. I thought they were the same stamp. Look at that. One stamp goes that way and the other one goes that way. Look at you, Kerry. I thought they just gave us two stamps. No, it's just me. I'm having a blonde moment. Don't stress, ladies. The dies are right. They all fit. I've just cut it wrong. I've stamped it wrong. So we'll just run that one through because I've stamped it again. And we'll just pop them all to the side. I'll fix that up on a magnetic sheet later. And they all just pop out like magic. And we'll just pull them over and then get rid of this big shot because it is taking up a lot of room. And we can come back to this card. And work out and I think from here I might add some of these little gold bits. Oh, I think that's too many. That feels really thick. Because my big blister on my thumb, I can't feel anything on my thumb. Is that 2 sheets? No, that's just really thick. Pop out these little gold pieces. Come on. So I might have that one and this little flourish here. Now I've seen so many other demos put up some little tips and tricks because there is quite a lot of gold left here after you pop out all the die cuts that you can get your smaller dies and even some of these dies and just cut some more stuff. So don't just throw that out because there's lots of gold in there still. Get as much as you can out of it. Oh, that one just popped out. All right, that's plenty there. We're just gonna pop them away. And I think I just want to maybe pop this one in the back there. And then we are just going to, when it's thin twine like this, I do usually like to double it over before I tie a bow, just to get a bit more definition or oomph or something. Just gets a bit thicker. Sometimes it gets a bit confusing when it is doubled over of which bits to pull for a bow. So I just get my take your pick tool in there. I don't want it too big. And then get your ribbon scissors. And then with this loopy bit, just snip that. And then make sure your ends are even here. And I think those tails are a bit too long on that side. So I think we're just going to use glue dots here. Sorry ladies, can't use the seal on this bit, I don't think. I'll end up in too much of a mess. But we'll just start here. And you're not going to see it where it's all going to bunch up, so it's not going to matter that that bit's showing there. Just want to cover some of those bits. And I think I'm just going to pop that under there. And then stick that on with a glue dot. And then finish this off with some of these gilded gems. I do like some bling. Oh, I've lost that one. In there. All right, so that one's done. We're going to make another one though, but I just thought I'd count how many sheets you get. 1, 2, 3 of these sheets with all these die cut pieces, and then you get these bits which you can use as background pieces, and these are pre-cut as well. So I might use one of these. Oh. And you get 3 sheets of that, so, and you get 6 of those. Oh, that big one is coming out and it's got a bit funny there. And I want to use, is that going to be a 2-inch circle punch, do you think? I think that will fit in there nicely. So let's use this. Whoa. Now, these look really delicate, but they're actually quite thick. So I'm tugging on these quite hard to pull them out. And if you're not a fan of the gold, you can turn it over and have white, but who doesn't like gold? I do find sometimes with gold, though, you've got to have the right gold. Like, it's hard to mix some golds because some are really yellow, and like you've got to have proper gold with proper gold. So we're going to have this piece, this piece, and this piece. And we're going to have this background. Oh, look at that. I don't know how I'm going to stick that down just yet. Oh, good. Okay, now I need a 2-inch circle of some white card. Is that 2 inches? Oh, that might be just 2 inches. Oh, that's a close fit. Look at that. What a great piece of scrap that was. And we're going to stamp. Where did I put the stamp? To the friend that makes me smile. That looks like it'd fit in there just nicely. Now, goes like that. And this one we are going to stamp in Pretty Peacock. Close that up before I get any more ink on me. And that's going to go there. This is the ribbon that I coloured earlier with the soft sea foam blends from the Flowers for Every Season ribbon combo. I don't know, I'll tie the bow, I don't know whether I'll use it. It might be a bit much, there's a lot going on in this. Might use that on the next card. So, we are going to adhere this to the, this would be interesting with the seal, whether it's going to adhere to the foil, because the snail I found sometimes didn't really work with the foil. Because the shiny, slippery surface. She on there, she's stuck. Alright, now I think I'm just going to leave that loose. Maybe I'll stick a bit of this at the back because it's going to be covered anyway. That looks very crooked, is it? Probably my background cutting. Need some more dimensionals. So is everyone getting excited about the Christmas catalogue that's coming? That's moved it again. Let's make sure that stays. So for demonstrators, we can order from that on Wednesday. That's very exciting. So if you want to join my team, you can join my team and order from that Wednesday. But if you want to stay a customer, then customers can't order until the 1st of August. But there is some really, really nice stuff in the Christmas caddy. A little bit excited. I get to order new things on Wednesday when it's Hunter's birthday. So he gets some presents and I get some. Mine won't arrive on Wednesday, but his will. I ordered some of his presents from the Big W online toy sale. And what was really starting to stress me out, I think I'm just going to use this as snail as well, or seal, was that they arrived in 3 separate parcels. And I'm like, ooh, I hope they all arrive in time. It was really weird. I just don't know why they just don't send in one parcel. Anyway, oh, I'm right on the edge there. What's happening? That's breaking. Oh, now my hair's stuck in it. It seems to have gone off the rails a little bit. I'm a bit crooked. It's off the wheel. Hi, Marnie. I'm testing out the seal. Oh, I know, Glenda. I was like, oh, that's better. I'm back on the rails. I was like, I've only just finished getting some of the stuff from the annual catalogue, let alone thinking about Christmas. But it's here and I'm very excited. So, I didn't want it to be here this early, but now I'm glad it is. That's alright, Marnie. Alright, this is super sticky. The seal. My fingers are sticking to it. So hopefully that means it's going to hold up well with Queensland heat. So that's our second card. Now our third card tonight, I wanted to emboss a piece. I'm still getting used to it, Marnie, but it is good. I'm finding that I need a flick of the wrist, like I used to with the, I'm trying to bring this back in, with the fast fuse. But that's probably because I'm actually really not used to using any tape or anything, or any snail. I'm used to using my tape. So I'm on a bit of a mission at the moment to use our embossing folders more. So I wanted to use this tin tile one. I'm really running out of room here today. I don't know what's going on. I really like it too, Donna. When I first saw the foil stuff, the specialty things, I'm like, yeah. And I didn't order them when I could. And then I saw so many other examples and stuff with them, and I'm like, God damn it, why didn't I order them? So I've had to order them, and I love them. And I just think with all the die cuts and everything, pieces that you get in there, you'll have it. Oh, why is that not working? Have I got too many things? No, it's just left-handed. You'll have loads and loads of use out of them. Why is this not going through? I obviously have the wrong sandwich. That one's going through. You know you've got the wrong sandwich if it's not going to go through. You don't want to force it because you don't want to break your machine. So that's how the tin tile one comes out. Looks like those old kitchen roofs on all those Renault shows that I like watching. Alright, so it'd be interesting how I've got seal on my thing where I went off the rails, how that's sticky. The seal would go, and I've embossed that crooked, but anyway, we'll go with an embossed piece, I will do the 4 like I do with the tape to give it a bit more adhesion. Oh, I was going to stick ribbon on this one. We just might not stick that down just yet. And we'll pretend we're doing it this way because I want to just design this card. Yep, towards the side. So we're going to stick that and trim that. This is really sticky, this seal, so far so good. Yes, Helen, it's lovely. I was thinking the other day that I don't use embossing folders enough. I have nearly all of them, and seriously, I just don't use them enough. So I want to make sure that I'm using them a bit more. So I'm going to stick the bow on. I'm going to stick some dimensionals on this one. I'm winging it tonight, Marnie. I haven't got anything planned. I just wanted to use this set and the stuff. So it does remind me, it reminds me of the old ceilings that I see in all those Reno shows, Helen. I love it. I'm a bit of a, one of those Reno show watchers. I watch every one of them, and my husband's like, really? Why do we watch this? I'm like, because I love it. Now, I need to have a sentiment, but what I was thinking was using this new punch. Gonna stick a little taggy thing down there with probably just that hello. I like lots of them, Marnie. I like the house, what is it? Oh, I've got a mental blank. I like the one that, any renovation one. You know the voices on at the moment. No, Marnie, I don't do the voice. I have started watching Big Brother, though. Is anyone else watching Big Brother? While I try and remember the name of the silly renovation shows that I watch. I can't remember. And Adrian likes the... Oh, that fits there well. He likes the MasterChef, so we watched that a bit. Now, what size is that? That's that full size. House Hunters. That's the one, Megan. House Hunters. And I like the House Hunters renovation, where they do half the show looking for the house and the other half when they're renovating it. I'm going to have to clean up my little mess here that I've created because I need to trim this down. MasterChef. We want 3/4 of an inch. Oh, did that not even cut? There we go. And then I want a piece of soft sea foam, which I don't know that I've got any scraps of soft sea foam, but that's okay. Everyone can cringe while I cut a new piece of soft sea foam. Oh, there goes my stack of paper. Saw an ad for a farmer wants a wife and Bass says need some good looking women. Oh. I don't mind a good reality TV show. Alright, now I'm going to cut this first and then punch. So we pop it in. So this is one of our new punches, and it gives us the ability to make 6 different tags. Now I only want it to be about that long. Could be fun, but I know I'll get a running commentary. So pop that in again and punch. Now I'll see whether that is going to be too big. No, that'll be good. So now we need to get this. I'll cut that. Oh, it's just a smidge. Oh, now I've dropped the bloody thing. It's just a smidge, so I'll just get my little trusty trimmer here, because this punch is only 1 inch wide. So I do like it. It took me a bit to get used to, Donna. I thought I had a faulty one to start with, but it was user error, not faulty Stampin' Up. Now this one is easier to use, because I just find this one, you might have seen when I did it, and I'll show you when I do this one. When you do the other side, like that'll go in. So that's fine, go in. But then when you punch this side, flip it over, because I find that, to me, these are just a little bit, I was getting different results. So by flipping it over, then at least you got the same indent at the top and the bottom. But for the top one, it doesn't matter. I'm just eyeballing that. I could measure that, but I haven't. And if you are using the smaller pieces, it is ideal to turn the punch over and line up to make sure that you get the indents. But because I'm using the bits that fit solely in here, so this is 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and 1/2 inch. So as long as you're using those sizes, then you get, it sits in there flat and it lines up pretty good. If you're using outside of those sizes, you'll need to flip it upside down and make sure you line it up so you get even punches. See? I didn't have that in right after I talked about that, didn't I? Because then look what's happened here. Let's trim that. This is probably going to end up being too short now. It will. So let's start again. Do as I say, not as I do. All right. So in one side, and that fits in there, and that's flat, and it's all good. And then we want about there, and it's that way, and make sure that goes all the way in. So make sure it goes. Now sometimes I find my poker tool can help straighten it if it's not lined up. I'm trying to do that. I've got hair in my face now too. Now hopefully that gives you a better result. So this bottom one, if I do it this way, or this top one, I never have any issues with. With the little extra indents here, I always do seem to have a little bit of an issue lining them up. But we're going to stamp hello with that. And then that can, where'd my seal go? Over here. Line them up. What if I turn that round? Okay. There, we're going to stick dimensionals on the back of that. I'm going to have 3 on this only because I'm going to have some glue dots. Where did I throw them? Oh yeah, yep. These. So we'll have some glue dots. I really like this little thing. They call that something, don't they? Like a something, I don't know. I'm going to sound silly trying to say it. It's a little flourish I like. I think I'm going to be using some more of these gold things. I really like that. And we'll take the backings off that. Cover the little joiny bit there. Oh, I love it. If I do say so myself. Put the little gemmy things on. The gilded gems. Now I missed these. These are part of the Ornate Thanks Suite, which I didn't get. But then I found these gems, which I love. So I'm just going to stick one there. Is there another little flower that I can stick in the middle of that? No, but we'll stick one up here. Oh, I love these a lot. I love it. Now, I've got a huge mess here. Let me just grab my little bin and scrape this to the floor because I can't see anything. And bring in the cards. Where are the other ones? Here. Look at them. And they are using pretty much all the same supplies. Like I had all the sets all the backgrounds cut, which is soft sea foam. I had all these pretty peacock pieces cut, which are they're 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, by the bits of DSP, which were 3 by 3. And then we just added some die cuts, some ribbons, some gems, some of the gold elements. I love them. I might stick something. Oh, we didn't stick any gems on that. We'll finish that off in a minute. I'm going to add a gold bow to that. Thanks, ladies. I'm just going to do this gold bow on the bottom of that one because that's only got gold on it. I'm just going to get my pokey tool and bring that through. Whoa, too much, too much, too much. Oh, come on. Okay. Pull that. And pull that. That's all right, ladies. I'm just finishing this one up. I've had fun tonight making these, actually. Didn't know what was going to come out of it because I didn't have too much planned. I'm just going to have some of these gems because I just love these. Stick one up there. And another one over there. Oh, look at that. But you could change it up and have different embossing folders. You can stamp a background, use all these gold background bits. Oh, I love it. Well, thanks for watching, ladies, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Now, if Tanya did end up joining, if not, I'll tag her on the page. Tanya won the Lucky Door prize, so I need to get Tanya's address and I can post that to her. And then if you like and share the page and comment, then you can go in the draw for next week's Lucky Door prize. And thanks for joining, everybody, and look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.